Saint Artemides Zatti, a Salesian brother, is a saint who has shown that sainthood can be achieved by all who commit themselves to serve Christ. His life serves as a splendid example according to the heart of Don Bosco, the father and friend of youth. Saint Zatti spent his life as a selfless nurse, caring for the poor. He was born in Barreto, Italy, in 1880, and his parents emigrated to Argentina, where he discovered his vocation at a young age, prompted by a book on the life of Don Bosco. He joined the Salesian Aspirant at the age of 20. But it was a great challenge for him to go back to his studies, as he had left his studies due to the lack of support from the family. In the Salesian Aspirant he was entrusted with the care of a young priest with tuberculosis, and soon he too was infected by the same sickness. He promised to marry help of Christians to sacrifice all his life for the service of the sick in that hospital if he was granted cure from his sickness. He prayed and he was miraculously cured. On January 11, 1908, Zatti professed the vows in the Salesian congregation. As a Salesian brother he became the right-hand man of Dr. Evaso in running the hospital and the pharmacy, and devoted his whole life to the sick in the hospital, becoming known as the Don Bosco of the poor and the sick. Zatti had a profound understanding of the human heart, treating patients in a touching and compassionate way. He always saw Jesus in them, and his care for the sick was done with great care and delicate nuances. Despite the demands of the sick, Zatti found balance through his religious life of prayer and community. Zatti's daily routine showed how human and spiritual he was, as he dedicated his life to those in need, often sacrificing his own rest. He believed that wealth and riches should not be hoarded but shared among all the people. He always asked help from the rich to help the poor. With this philosophy he built a new hospital for his poor patients. After falling off a ladder in 1950, Zatti was forced to take a period of rest and recovery. He was soon diagnosed with liver cancer, and a few months later he was succumbed to death on March 15, 1951. His mortal remains rest in the chapel of the Salesians at Viedma. He was beatified by St. John Paul II on April 14, 2002, and canonized as a saint by Pope Francis on October 9, 2022. Pope Francis described Zatti as an intercessor for vocations and encouraged religious brothers to be grateful for the gift of their call, which gives a special witness of consecrated life. May Saint Artemides Zatti pray for us.